She was out in the woods. Just all by herself, jogging. Because apparently that's the smartest thing to do, just jog by yourself in the woods. But little did she know I was there, I was hiding. Not far behind from her. I didn't have any weapons with me though. Because to be honest, I didn't expect anybody to be running through that section of the woods. Especially at that time of night. Why she chose to run alone at night, I don't know. But you would think that if you're going to run alone at night, such a stupid decision on her part. But, lucky enough for me, it was fresh prey. Now, the thing is, I watched her for a few miles. She ran along this cliffside around these mountains, which I followed. Not far behind, but still out of sight well enough. She came to a part where she slid down part of the mountain. Guess because she wasn't watching what she was doing. No shit. She twisted her ankle pretty bad. I think the bone came out the side or something. So I followed, of course. And I took that opportunity. There was a few rocks not far behind. Of course, we're on the side of the fucking mountain, so I had to be careful myself. So what I did was, I took a rock, followed close behind her. She was screaming for help, but the fact that we were so far out into the mountains, and it was the middle of the night, no one was going to hear her. So I took the rock, crept up behind her, and beat her over the head with it several times. Until she was unconscious, of course. I wasn't going to kill her just then. So I dragged the body back with me, and then, once we got back to the old trail, I dragged her to my home, where I proceeded to tie her up, and once she was tied up, eventually she woke up, but we were so far out no one was going to hear her scream. So then I went to my kitchen and my tool shed and looked around at the things I had. I had this big meat cleaver that I thought would work rather nicely, so I took that, ran in there, adrenaline pumping. I cut off one of her arms. One mighty swing and it was gone. All this exercise and her bones are so fucking frail that they just snapped with one swing. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, she started to pass out from the pain, but I had some things, some adrenaline, some different things to keep her out, so I started to get somewhat of a makeshift IV, if you will, drugged her up. Managed to keep her alive long enough while I continued to work. Next I hacked off her legs, so she was really just hanging by one arm from the ceiling. And I then took a box cutter and started hacking away at her face. And eventually, after a little while, I managed to get all the skin off of her face, so it was just a bloody mess. I skinned her face off. And well, made a nice decoration, we'll say that. And, well, then my next issue was blood loss. She started bleeding out heavily. And I didn't have anything to combat that, really, strangely, at the time. I've only ever gained top-notch tools and resources since I've joined the Red Room business with my fellow partners like Blank and Fritz and Dahl, as you know some of them. So I didn't have the best resources at the time. So what I did was I took whatever final measures I could. I found my sledgehammer. I ran up and took a mighty swing with it and caved her skull right in. She managed to die from that. Mainly because I hit her so hard that her brain literally flew out the side of her head. I think it was one of my finest, most brutal works. Especially before, like I said, I joined the Red Rooms and gained a bigger arsenal of things to help me with my craft, but yeah, so hopefully I can speak with you all again, let you know what's going on. If not, well, tune into the Red Rooms, because you can always find me there.